Ever wondered how to control a crowd? It's an art, and today we'll master it together. Picture this: a concert, a festival, a sports event, each one filled with people, excitement, and energy. Now imagine being the one in charge, the one who ensures everyone's safety while maintaining the thrill of the event. That's where the importance of crowd control comes in. It's a vital element for any event organizer, whether managing a small gathering at a local venue or overseeing a citywide marathon. The challenges posed by large gatherings are many. Without effective management, these gatherings could quickly turn chaotic, even dangerous. But with the right tools and techniques, we can ensure a smooth execution, creating an atmosphere where fun meets safety. It's not just about herding people from point A to point B, it's about orchestrating a symphony of order amidst the frenzy. So let's dive right into the process of crowd control. It's more than just herding people, it's about creating an atmosphere of order and safety. The first step in crowd control is planning. Yes, that's right, before the crowd even gathers. Picture the venue in your mind. Understand its layout, its entry and exit points. It's like a game of chess. You need to anticipate the moves before they happen. Estimate the size of the crowd. Will it be a cozy gathering of 100 or a roaring crowd of thousands? Each scenario requires a different approach, different resources. Prepare for all possibilities, for the expected and the unexpected. Building a team is crucial. As the saying goes, many hands make light work. Ensure clear communication within your team, because when the time comes, every second will count. And let's not forget about backup plans. They are your safety net, your parachute when things don't go as planned. Remember, a well-planned event is half the battle won. Now let's move to the live event. Now that you've planned well, it's time to communicate effectively. Let's demystify this a bit. Effective communication in crowd control is a three-tiered system. First, clear signage. This is your silent guide, directing the crowd even before a word is spoken. Next, the public address system. This is your loudspeaker, echoing your instructions across the crowd. But remember, in this stage, clarity, brevity, and repetition are your best friends. Short, clear, and repeated messages make sure your instructions resonate and are retained. Finally, staff communication. Your team is your eyes and ears on the ground, and their ability to communicate quickly and effectively can make all the difference. They should be well trained to relay information, issues, or emerging crowd behaviors. Good communication is like a compass. It guides the crowd where you want them to go. But what if things go awry? That's where our next step comes in. Emergencies can happen. It's how you handle them that counts. No matter how much we plan, the unpredictable nature of life means that emergencies can and will occur. And when they do, the way you respond can mean the difference between a minor hiccup and a major catastrophe. This is why it's absolutely crucial to have an emergency plan in place. The first component of any good emergency plan is an evacuation procedure. This should be clear, direct, and easy to follow. It's not enough to just have a route mapped out. You need to make sure everyone involved knows exactly where to go and what to do in case of an emergency. This could range from a sudden storm forcing an outdoor event indoors, to a fire or other serious threat requiring immediate evacuation. Equally important is having medical help readily available. This includes having trained first aid personnel on site, as well as a clear route to the nearest hospital. You never know when someone might fall ill or get injured, and the faster they can receive medical attention, the better their chances of recovery. But having these plans in place is only half the battle. When an emergency strikes, it's vital that you remain calm. Panic only leads to confusion and can make a bad situation worse. Instead, take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and then put your plan into action. Swift decision-making is also key. In a crisis, time is of the essence. The quicker you can assess the situation and decide on the best course of action, the better. This is where all your planning pays off. Because you've already thought through possible scenarios, you can make decisions quickly and confidently. Finally, remember the importance of effective communication. Make sure your instructions are clear and concise, and that they're being heard and understood. Use whatever means necessary to get your message across. Loudspeakers, walkie-talkies, even hand signals if need be. Remember, in times of crisis, your leadership can make all the difference. Now let's wrap up with our final step. The crowd has dispersed, but your work isn't over yet. Now, it's time for some reflection. Post-event analysis is a crucial step in the crowd control process. It's about looking back, identifying what went well and what didn't, and making improvements for the future. Mistakes aren't failures, they're valuable lessons. Did a bottleneck occur at the entrance? Was there a communication breakdown? Use these experiences to refine your strategies. But don't just rely on your own perspective. Gather feedback from your team members. Their first-hand experiences can provide critical insights. Ask them, what challenges did you face? What can we do better next time? Don't forget to seek input from attendees too. After all, they're the ones you're trying to control. Their feedback can help you understand their needs and improve their experience. Remember, every event is a learning opportunity. Keep improving, keep controlling those crowds effectively. So, there you have it, the 4 simple steps to control a crowd. We began with the foundational piece of the puzzle, planning. From understanding your crowd to designing the layout and logistics, planning sets the stage for everything else. Then we moved on to effective communication. It's about more than just shouting orders. It's about creating an environment where everyone knows what's expected of them and what to do in case of an emergency. Speaking of emergencies, we delved into how to handle them. Quick thinking, calm demeanor, and a well-prepared team are your best allies when things don't go as planned. Lastly, we discussed the importance of post-event analysis. Learning from each event, understanding what worked and what didn't, and making necessary adjustments for future events. Master these, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a pro at crowd control. Until next time, stay safe and keep those crowds in check.